to boost productivity and efficiency in process industries with digitalization. And for this, I call up my colleague Petra Geis.
Hello, Christine.
Hi, Petra. How are you?
Better when the day is over.
It's an exhausting day, but it's already Wednesday.
Yes,
so it's the third day in a row where you have been presenting up here.
It was exciting. It was really exciting to be here.
And I mean, the booth is super crowded all day long, so I guess you have been talking to a lot of customers.
We do have, really. And that's good news.
Oh, good news. That's great to hear. That's great to hear. So, digitalization, one more time, one of the buzzwords.
Yeah.
What does it have to do with process automation?
Yeah, you see, you have a glass of water here, yeah? How do you think does the water comes into your tap to get it?
Open the tap, put the glass underneath, close the tap, drink your water.
Would be good if it would be so easy. There are a lot of processes behind to clean the water, to purify it, and so on. And of course, our customers want to do it efficient way. Yeah.
And digitalization is the keyword in this?
Absolutely. So we show possibilities to them how they can it more efficient and boost their productivity.
So I'm really excited now what the digitalization topic is in general, and I'm curious to hear about that.
Thank you, Christine. So digitalization not only affects our daily life, but digitalization also affects process industries especially. So let's first talk about the major issues, the major challenges in the process industry here. Yeah? So major topics are very long periods from the first product idea until the product launch comes into the market. Yeah? Another challenge is also the commissioning. Commissioning is a very critical phase because if something happens unexpected, your plan and your costs can completely run out of time and everything. Yeah. So also during the operations phase, it's pretty important to avoid downtimes. Yeah? High costs by downtimes, especially by unplanned downtimes, of course. And last but not least, it's necessary to have a good transparency about the product and the plant and the process itself. So our solution for this is from integrated engineering to integrated operations, as we told it. What's that? It's a complete tool set that helps you exactly for these topics. It helps you to shorten your time to market, to make your operations more efficient, and boost your productivity and increase efficiency. All this. Let me just show it during the life cycle of a plant. Let's start with the engineering phase. Engineering phase, we have our tool called Comos. With Comos, all different disciplines, they engineer on the same data hub. So process engineering, piping, automation, electrical engineering, everything. And no matter where the engineers are located or different companies working, they're all working on the same platform. And of course, if one of those companies changes any value, all other disciplines have this value immediately at hand. So this helps you to do processes in engineering phase, not sequential after another, but to do them more in parallel. That means, of course, you save time during engineering, and of course, you also have a better data quality because there is no manual data transfer or no transfer at all from one discipline to another. So consistent data. The next step then is the engineering of the automation. As we have already some automation data in our data hub, we can just put this data in our automation system, and automatically the DCS hardware and software will be built up in the PCS7. So this also helps to make it much faster, so the automation engineer will be much faster ready with his engineering work. So all this together, we have all the data of the plant and the processes now together in a data hub, and this is what we call our digital twin. So the digital twin is now existing, engineering is completed, but our real plant is still under construction. So usually this is a kind of a lost time, isn't it? No? So this may take several months until the plant is ready for commissioning. So we want to use this time in a clever way with our digital twin. So first thing, we prepare a 3D visualization of our plant. So we can virtually walk through our plant, although it's not existing yet. Yeah? So this helps us, first thing, to check if all the critical assets that need some maintenance from time to time can be accessed easily. And second, I can train my service staff for this, yes? So they can already get familiar with the plant, and as soon as the plant is ready, my staff is trained and can start directly with the work. Another thing that we can do during this phase is to check if we have errors in our engineering. You know, typically there are errors, and sometimes, unfortunately, many errors. So let's do a simulation of all the automation function during this time and check all the functionalities. Oops. So with simulation framework, we can do this, and this helps us to find these errors in advance, and we have enough time to eliminate these errors. And of course, this helps us when it comes to the real commissioning. For the real commissioning, it will be much faster, much safer, so a lot of time saving also in this phase. So you see, we have shortened time to market by saving engineering time and saving time for the commissioning. Now you might say, yeah, it's nice such a digital twin to have, but it's only for greenfield plants. On your right, this kind is for greenfield plants. But I have good news for you if you have a running plant. We also can create a digital twin for running plants, existing plants. You just take photos of your plant. For instance, with a drone, you fly around your plant and take pictures, and can also do it with a smartphone. Put these pictures with our partner Bentley Context Capture into a 3D version of the plant, and then you also can use this simulation. You have also a virtual 3D of your plant that you can walk through. Yes? So this is also a possibility to make it better. And of course, it helps you for planning your modernization in future, and it also helps you for training, for your continuous training of the staff. Now, let's come to the next phase. It's the operation phase, or in general, for operation phase, where you also can profit with a digital twin. Let's say we are watching a pump, and first thing, of course, is we want to check all the data of this pump to see the health of the pump. Yeah? So I can have predictive maintenance already to maintain it before something happens to this pump. But if something happens, or if now maintenance is really needed, I also have the possibility to make this much faster than until now. So if something happens in our PCS7 control automation system, we get the information, pump XYZ, something is wrong. The operator gives this information directly from the PCS7 system to the service system called Comos MRO. So the service guy gets this information, okay, please check pump ABC. With one click, he goes into the digital twin in Comos and gets all the information about this pump. He said, okay, this is the type of the pump, technical data, manuals, instructions, spare part lists, whatever. Everything's possible here. Yeah? So he gets all the information immediately. And let's imagine it's a huge plant. Maybe there are 500 pumps in this plant. So how to find my pump ABC? So it's just another click away with Comos Walk Inside into the virtual plant, and you will be directly navigated to this pump that needs maintenance. So it's just about 5 seconds. The service guy has all the information he needs to do his job. And he, not only from his desk, all this information is also available on mobiles. Yeah? So he can access all the digital twin data also with a mobile and do it on the fly during his daily work. So of course, this helps to get all the maintenance work done much faster in this way. And repair, of course. So now, as we have done, let's say we have changed the pump. We have changed the pump ABC into the pump XYZ. And maybe we have also did some other changes. We have changed the sensor here or added a part of the plant here. So what happens? My original plans of the pump have nothing to do with my documentation. After a few years, plant and documentation often is very different. Or honestly, is your plant documentation always up to date? So it's pretty cost intensive to do so. But of course, several industries like pharmaceutical industry, food and beverage and so on, they must update their document according to the regulations. So also here helps our digital twin, because the service guy can do these changes directly on his mobile. Said, okay, I changed the pump ABC to XYZ, and this is automatically updated, the digital twin, and then also the complete documents are up to date. In any plants where the pump, you see the pump in the electrical or in the piping or wherever, the new pump is in there. So everything is as is. Not as built originally 5 years ago, but as it is now. So also quite a help for those who need up-to-date documentation. So last but not least, the point data transparency or process transparency. We have a nice tool called XHQ that's especially also designed for management decisions. Yeah? It gives you the complete transparency about plant data, process data, but also business data. So you can also access purchasing data, for instance, or stock market data, everything, all the data you need to make your decision. You can create your individual chart and see this. Now you might say, that's nothing new, okay? I get my monthly report and I have this data. But here, you don't have to wait on your monthly report, because all these data are in real time available. So at any time you look on your chart, you have the real-time data of stock market, of your process, of your plant, and can make your fast decisions based on facts and figures. So what I've told you now is our tool set from integrated engineering to integrated operation. But to make a complete digital enterprise, you need more, or there are some basics. First thing is you need industrial communication. So you need to do data, yes, you need to have them. So you need communication to bring the data from the field to your automation, to your management system, wherever it's needed. Second thing is, of course, industrial security. You have to protect your data. You have to avoid cyber attacks, for instance, but also access control, for instance. These are things. And last but not least, industrial services. They help you to improve your business. They analyze your data. They can help you to improve your maintenance issues or your service issues everywhere or everything else. We have a lot of apps, for instance, that can help you here in this way. So all this together helps you to create your digital enterprise. And we are happy to show it also in live at our booth later on. So be welcomed and don't hesitate to ask me and my colleagues for more information and for the live demo. Thank you.